In this tutorial, I'm going to show you all the WPBakery Page Builder icons that are installed into the plugin. These are popular icon libraries like Font Awesome that have been added into the plugin that you have access to for free through this plugin. And this is part of the WPBakery Page Builder playlist. There's a link to that in the description down below and in the card above. And we're getting started right now. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Bjorn from WPLearningLab, where we help you get better at WordPress so you can earn more for yourself, for your customers, and for your business. If you haven't done so yet and you like WordPress tutorials and tips and tricks, click the subscribe button, then click the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. And with that out of the way, if you like deals, check out the half off hosting deal I negotiated for you with InMotion Hosting. Nearly every plan is half off, some are less, but every plan has a discount that you could use for yourself or for your clients or whatever. Feel free to go check that out in the link down below or the card that popped up. And with that out of the way, let's head to this tutorial. Icons are a great way to level up the design of any website, and it's super easy to add them in the WPBakery Page Builder. Go to any page that you've built with that plugin or create a new one, like I'm going to do right here. I'm going to call this page Icon Testing, Save Draft. Then I'm going to head over to the front end editor, and I will click on Add Element to add a new element. And we have this entry right here called Icon. Let's click on that. And this will take us to the icon settings. Go to add a row with the icon element. We have this one already in there by default. We can choose our icon library. There are a lot of them. Each of these libraries have a number of icons. Font Awesome, I think, is 700 in Font Awesome 4. If you have the pro license to Font Awesome 5, I think it's like 1500. Anyway, there's a whole lot of icons to choose from. Click through these. You can spend all day finding just the perfect icon for what you need. If you only need to find 2 or 3, I recommend clicking through to find the perfect one. But if you need lots of them, just stick with Font Awesome. It's a pretty complete library. So if we choose Font Awesome, we have our icon here. This is the one we have in the page. Click on this down arrow. It's going to open an area where you can choose a different one. You can search for an icon. You can use a category to find one faster, hopefully faster anyway. Or you can browse through them just by scrolling down through all these icons. When you find one you like, click on it. It's not added to the page until we click Save Changes. I'm going to set some other settings first before I do that. I'm going to change the color of the icon to orange. You can also choose a custom color if you want to. It's going to choose orange in my case. You can have a background shape if you want. Let's add that and see what that looks like. Let's make it an outline circle. Let's also make that orange. I'm not very good at matching complementary colors, so I probably pick orange, and some terrible color looks terrible with it. So I'm just going to stick with both the same color. That's pretty safe. Size, I'm going to make large. Icon alignment, I'm going to put it in the center. You can have it linked to somewhere if you want to. Just click on Select URL to have it linked to any other page on your site or somewhere external to your website. I'm not going to do that right now. You can have the icon be animated as the page loads or as the person scrolls down to where the icon is. You choose the animation here. Whatever you choose from this drop-down, it's going to animate the animated button right here instantly. So if we choose Bounce In Down, that button just bounced in down. So you can see your animation before it's actually live on the page. You can add an element ID and an extra class name for further styling if you want to. It's not required. You could do more design options. This is basically just adding spacing and borders to this box here. You can change the border styles over here, add a background image for the entire element. If you want to change all the margins to the same thing or all the borders to the same thing, all the padding to the same thing, click on Simplify Controls. And now the one value you add here will be added to all 4 sides, making your life a little bit easier. When you're happy with what you've done, click on Save Changes to see how it looks. You can always come back in here and tweak things if you don't like how it looks. So I think it looks pretty cool. So if I close this, and usually when you see these icons, they are part of a small list of things. I'm going to change my, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing actually. I just changed my row. My row was a full width row, which looks like this, and it puts the icon right in the middle. I'm going to change it to a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 row by clicking on this icon. You could change this to any custom fraction that you want as long as they add up to 1. I'm going to close this. Just going to duplicate this icon. Move it over to here. Duplicate it again. and I will move it over to here. It's going to pick a different icon in here. This is what you might do on your website to make a small services list, for example. Just going to choose, I like to choose the ones that are similar, like our magnet is filled in, and we have the option of getting a letter that's outlined, like it is in the blue one here, or filled in. So I try to stick with the ones that have similar style. And this one over here, I'm going to choose another one that's filled in just really quickly. Let's choose this one right there. Click on Save Changes. Now I'm going to click on this little plus. When I hover over any of these columns, there's a little plus that appears. I can add a text block in there. I'm just going to keep it like that. Imagine this is a description of the service. I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm going to move another one over to here, duplicate this one, move it over to here, and now we have a nice little services block created with icons and text below it. And you can tweak these however you like. These look a little bit small. We have the option to make them even bigger. So let's try making them even bigger and see how that looks. Extra large for the size. That looks a bit bigger, or that looks a bit better. I mean, it does look bigger too, but it looks better. If you had a smaller column width, maybe the smaller ones would look better. This depends. You have to tweak it, you have to play around with it, adjust it, experiment, test it. But this is how we add the icons and some text below them. And it's important to note all the changes we just made here aren't actually saved to the page. They're in the browser, they're not saved to the page. We have to click on Save Draft, Publish, or Update, whatever applies to you, to make sure those changes are saved. Otherwise, you're going to lose your work, and that was a big waste of time if that happened. As you may or may not know, WPBakery Page Builder is a paid-for plugin that you buy from Code Canyon. You may have received it built into a theme, so you may already own it. If that's the case, I have a course that you might be interested in. It is a complete WPBakery Page Builder course that shows you how to use all the elements and create awesome pages with it. I can give that to you at a steep discount because you already have this plugin. Just email me at bjorn@WPLearningLab.com and let me know, and I'll send out a coupon code to you. If you do not have this plugin yet, but you want that course, if you buy the plugin through my affiliate link, which is in the description down below, you can have the course for free. And buying it through that link does not make it more expensive for you. It's just that Envato and WPBakery, they give me a portion of their sale. So it's no extra cost to you. They just give me a portion of their sale. And in return for doing that, I will give you the course for free. All you have to do is click on the link in the description down below. Make sure you open it incognito mode or in a different browser or after you clear your cache and cookies. Otherwise, my account may not be credited, and then I can't tell if you bought it or not. But when you do buy it, you will get a receipt. Forward that receipt to me at bjorn@WPLearningLab.com, and then I'll cross-reference your receipt with what is listed as referrals on my account, what's been credited to me as referrals, and if they match up, I will send you free access to that course that you can begin accessing immediately. So that's how easy it is. I hope this video helps you. If you haven't done so yet, hit subscribe, then hit the bell icon so you don't miss anything. Check out the half off for hosting deal in the description down below, and possibly in the card that popped up if I had any remaining cards. And next up is clicking one of these videos that popped up on the right hand side so you can get even better at WordPress. Until next time, keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.